of CJ Felony and Lieutenant Mathis, but Mathis here to prove a point, to take advantage of an opportunity provided to him. And what a matchup, what a show to be on for the youngster. Proving himself here and Cornwall's best.
I mean, Mathis has got a lot of people here from his hometown of Hawkesbury, not too far away from Cornwall. But CJ Felony, been quite some time since I've seen Felony guys, and chatting with him a bit earlier today, I see he's still the ray of sunshine that I've always known him to be. He does not care about Mathis.
You guys are best friends, I know that.
Does not care about Mathis fanfare in this area. He just cares about getting the W over Freak Nation, a tag team he's very familiar with.
Oh, come on, guys. If I was CJ here, I would definitely want a little bit of love. I mean, look at all the love Looters get.
I mean, it's your tag team partner. Just focus on the win. Don't focus on popularity here.
Very true there, Dr. Bob. Let's see if these, two misfits, we'll call it, can coexist here in this tag.
You call them misfits, but across the ring, the biggest misfits of all here in Cornwall.
Absolutely, the team of Freak Nation here, definitely a bunch of misfits if I ever did see one.
And Madman Taylor starting off the match.
I mean, guys, we've all spent quite a number of years watching wrestling, and we might look at CJ Felony and Mathis and see a lot of problems, see a lot of issues, but in my time watching wrestling, I'm sure you guys would agree, we've seen weirder tag teams make it work. I mean, tag teams don't always have to be on the same page. They don't always have to be cohesive. All they have to do is go out there and just do what they got to do to get the W.
Very true, but they're against a very formidable tag team. These guys have been tagging for years, almost brothers at this point. I think best friends, just on the same page about everything. I mean, as much as you can be being a deranged clown, but you're facing off against one of the premier tag teams here in Ontario. And that's a tall task, especially for new tag team partners, who I believe probably just met for the first time today.
Speaking of freaky clowns, I'm telling you, this face over here is something out of my nightmares here. I am terrified of clowns. And I mean, he's a pretty great wrestler too, so he's a pretty terrifying persona out there.
Myre, the crowd favorite early on. A lot of speed, a lot of high flying, which CJ shares none of that.
I mean, Mathis, I've seen this kid at a lot of shows all over recently, definitely trying to, make his name out there. Oh, jeez.
Come on! Over the top with a tope! And knocks down both of his opponents, much to the chagrin of CJ Felony.
I mean, Mathis, he does not want to be a guy that's just stuck in his area of Hawkesbury. He wants to get out there. He wants to get his name across. He wants to make a reputation for himself, and a win here tonight against the likes of Freak Nation, who you talked about, Dr. Bob, so acclaimed here in Seaway Valley. That will definitely open some doors for him in the Cornwall wrestling scene and the Ontario scene.
Absolutely, a big win like this, opening a lot of doors at some place as prestigious as a Seaway Valley. Look at what's happening outside, though. Myre wants no part of this, it looks like.
CJ Felony saying he doesn't want any chops. Well,
he's
buddy, but I don't think that's how this works here.
And he's being shielded from them. Not anymore without his... just checking if he still had his vest. Oh, and...
I don't think it's working, Bob. I don't think the vest is making that much of a difference. Just had to chime in there, maybe a little, but not that much.
And those chops being rained down on him. Is he stomping on his face now? I think those kids wanted a piece of him as well. They couldn't fight Moss, so they've got to fight CJ.
Hey, if they would have brought CJ Felony over here, I probably would have chopped him too. If he would have swung back at me, I probably just would have got like a little safe behind Ash, just to make sure, but just a little bit. Just
the muscle over here. Goes off the ropes, misses that clothesline, ducks under again. Catches him in, the fireman's carry, go for the airplane spin. Around and around he goes like a carousel here.
CJ Felony definitely feeling a little dizzy after that one. Both men down.
I mean, Sideshow Jack, that was a great display of strength, being able to keep, a little different angle than we're usually used to see of a airplane spin, but still a lot of great
with a much
strength.
bigger opponent as well.
Yeah. But still, just the arm strength of Sideshow Jack to keep him at that angle for as long as he did with that many rotations.
Felony, a deceptively large, but gets spiked with a DDT. Luther Mathis in a lot of pain. I was gonna make a bread joke there, but
Beautiful tag team work here by Freak Nation.
goes to the pin. And only a 2, and that's what I've been saying, Ash. With the tag team as accomplished and on the same page as a Freak Nation, Myre can be great, CJ Felony can be great, but you gotta be cohesive to be on the same page to get a big win like this in a tag team matchup.
Absolutely, and when you've been a team as long as Freak Nation has, you are just in sync with one another. You know what each other are gonna do next. You don't even need to say anything. You can look at each other and telegraph the next move. Whereas with CJ Felony and Luther, it's a bit of a work. It's a bit of work here.
And you saw that, CJ Felony blind tagging Mathis coming in there at the right time, or was it, as Freak Nation is just rolling him over and taking him down.
Another double tag team maneuver. One more in their repertoire. Myre wants in. I think he's had enough of his tag team partner. Well,
looks like we got.
couldn't have happened to a better guy, I guess.
CJ Felony definitely not having a very good time here. Stomped down into the ground by Luther Mathis.
Like you said, Dr. Bob, couldn't have happened to a nicer guy, and Mathis now turning the tide on CJ Felony, making this a handicap match.
Showman's rest. That's
Signed,
it.
sealed, and delivered for Freak Nation, and I guess Mathis? I guess? Freak Nation with another tag team victory.